Hi everyone. So this is Shafali and today I'm back with a channeling session. Okay, let's take a deep breath and be calm and calm ourselves and determine to stay focused in this channeling session because it is important to have that focus in us. These are masters of light. They are basically very intelligent. They are with me and they are telling me how important you are for us. I mean, I am for them. How important I am from, how important I am for them. Thank you, Masters. Yes, I'm trying to be at ease. Thank you. So, what are we here for? They are saying, they're asking a question. And this is the question that we ask from you all. We are very sweet and wise and intelligent, and we have we have knowing of all. We know all, and all that is. We know it all. And we are able to do this, or we are qualified to do this because we have dedicated our past lives to divine and divinity, to godmother and godfather, to godfather and godmother. We have done that. We have dedicated our past lives to them, we have dedicated our works to them, and we have dedicated all our deeds to them. Deeds are your actions, your words, your thoughts, and deeds are everything to us. Deeds are deeds. Deeds are something that we do, your actions. We know of karma, something like that. We have a deed list. Okay, deed list. Deed list is what? Where all your deeds are recorded. All your actions are recorded, past life actions, present life actions, and probable future life actions as well. So we keep track of all the divine beings and help them to have a healthy past life, healthy life. Help them to keep their lives healthy by bringing wise words to them, by bringing wisdom to them, wise wisdom to them. Okay. Yes. There's a being of light who said, she said, this is how it is going to be. So, this is how it is going to be today, tomorrow, and every single day whenever I'm channeling with someone or the other divine being, someone who is very special and very intelligent and very caring and very nurturing. And this is you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So now here we are at this juncture where we can speak with the world, speak in unity with all those who are listening to us through her, through me. So the thing is that we are very open to healthy discussion where intelligence meet intelligence, and intelligence is the key. Intelligence is what which we do not have in our minds. Intelligent intelligence is what we do not have in our minds. Means intelligence is not related to mind. Intelligence is not in the mind. Intelligence is in the spirit, in your soul, in your main consciousness. Main consciousness is what God creates or any other divine being creates. We are creations of sorts. Yes, I know about it. Okay, I will explain in a bit. Uh, Creation's main consciousness. Main consciousness is the divine being that is created first. Before you even incarnate, your main consciousness comes into being. We are a will of light. God is a transcendent sea of illuminated beings. Okay. God is a sea of potential. Are we sharing all that? Wow. It's a very distinctive knowledge that you are getting right now that I'm sharing with you. And I'm ecstatic to know that they want me to tell you this today, that God is a sea of potential. And there are wills in God who incarnate and become main consciousness. Just bear with me, these things, these concepts will take time to understand, but just bear in mind, write it somewhere, and later, after some time, you will realize that word by word what she said was true, because it is like this. See, understanding God with this perspective of a human mind is difficult because we have been trained to think in different way, and which is very logical and very unaccepting. We do not accept anything which is not there, which we can't see or touch or feel. Okay, we feel there's some divine being around. Sometimes we feel a comfort of some other level, but we still ignore it, and we say that it's the environment, it's the AC, it's the good weather. But maybe some intelligent being of light is helping you to comfort you, to make you feel better. It happens. We do not realize that spiritual world is all around us in spirit. You do not have to be afraid of it. It is not like that. They are loving and caring and they take care of us. How can they scare us? Yeah, so coming back to the topic. Main consciousness is created first. You all have one main consciousness, one, which is into split, as in like God, Mother, Father. God is one. God's name is Div. Please write somewhere if you can. Write somewhere if you can. God's name is Div. One is Div, divine, divinity, God Mother, God Father, God Mother. And then comes you. Either you were created by divine and divinity together. Created means you came into light from a will. You were a will first, and then you became a main consciousness. So you all have main consciousness. That is the main thing that I want to tell you. You have a main consciousness which is divided into two, a male female. When you incarnate, you become male female, but there is no gender role in this. So why do we come as two? To help each other grow, to love each other, to be with each other, to have a companionship, partnership. So you always come on earth with a partner. I will not go further into this because it's a huge concept. It's a huge concept, it's a vast concept. It will take ages for me to explain everything. The thing is, I've been getting all this information for quite some time, so I know certain things. Not all. It is difficult to get everything. It is difficult to know everything. Yes, I get it. But I will explain to you whatever I have with me because I've been told a lot. That's why. But it's okay. I am here to explain you things, to tell you things what they say. Now, we don't have much time. So now You live past lives to help each other in tandem. You live lives. We will take 5 more minutes. Yes, please. We will take 5 minutes more. Yes. The thing is, past lives are the reason why we are here. We incarnated first and then we left the earth or some other plane. Okay. There are many planes. There are many planets, universes, planets mean basically, and places. Planets, places, and universes as well. Where we incarnate, yes. The world is huge. Universe is huge. And it's a respite, to know that there are many other places and they are aliens. You may call them aliens, but they are almost similar. Yes, there is a curiosity. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Keep calm. Be calm. Yes. Om Shanti Om. Now, I'm not going there, but I'm just saying that there are many places where we incarnate. Why we incarnate? To do something. And to do something is what? Karma, deed list. We have a deed list. So we expand our deed list by incarnating and incarnating again and again and again somewhere or the other according to our highest good. Highest good is something which is very important to understand. Everyone has different higher good, highest good. You all are different, you have different past lives. Extremely important thing is that we all are different, but we all work under same God. We are different and we are very unique. And the thing is that the differences between us is very important and it is specially created for us to live in unison despite of all odds, despite of all differences. We can live easily with each other. So there are differences and there will be differences. We will be created differently every time we incarnate. Incarnation I'm talking about. We will incarnate in different ways. We also become, no, we're not going there. Sometimes we become animals, birds, become trees. Trees concept is very different actually. Yes, they are telling me. So past life is what? When you have to work and you have limited time. Suppose there's just one lifetime and you have to work there. How much can you work? It's a limited lifetime, right? So what can you do next? You have to expand your work horizon. So what will you do? After you leave a life, after you die, you incarnate into some other life in some other place or the same place or in the same lineage or in the same family also. It happens. It is liberating. It is freeing ourselves to understand the concept of past lives because we have been there. So, to expand our work horizons, work culture, we incarnate at different places, different times. Sometimes we take gaps, sometimes we don't. And what else? Sometimes we don't incarnate at all. When our work is done, we stop incarnating. That's it. And they are saying we are beings of light. We want to explain things, but you are explaining it so well that we are speechless. Thank you. I must tell you why I know this concept so well. I mean, I have understood basic things. Laws of spirituality says, okay, they're saying they have intervened in between and they're saying something else. I will talk about my experience of past lives in a bit later. Yeah. Law of spirituality says that when we start appreciating others, we become appreciation. When we start appreciating others, we become appreciation. There are laws that govern our universe and beyond, and laws were created by God, Mother, God, Father, God, Father, God, Mother alike. including monads of different culture, monads and archangels, different kinds of monarch and archangels. Monads are those who are created by God. So main conscious is the living being. In two, God creates two creations alike one together in different ways. Suppose what should I say? Okay. So God creates main consciousness, and then main consciousness incarnates on the earth. So you have an higher self is created on in heaven, who sits in heaven and helps you to live your life profoundly and with meaning and meaningful life. So you all have higher selves. So please pray to God and your higher self to make you understand the purpose of your life. You will not talk to them like this. You will get hints. You will get magical feelings and everything else. I will discuss it with you later. Yes, please tell me. They say they are very happy to see me happy again. Yeah, I get it. Not getting there. Yes. Now, now we are talking about past lives again. Past lives are inherited by our past deeds. And past deeds are what? Whatever we do in the yes, okay. Whatever we do in the past, we carry forward. We continue to do things in future so to rectify it or to improve ourselves from our past deeds. Okay, now I will talk about my experience with past life. So what happens is what that one incident happened in 2009, and one of my sister-in-laws, she told me that, you know what, dear dear sister-in-law, that sometimes what happens is written. Everything is written. Have you read that book, Many Masters, Many Masters, Many Lives? I said, no, I haven't written. I have not read this book. Have you read this book, Many Masters, Many Lives? I said, I don't have. I haven't heard of it ever. So she said to me, read it. It is from Doctor Brian Weiss. So it clicked me. Something in me clicked, and I went to Kandivali. I'm refraining from taking the name of the place. I went to a market in Mumbai itself, and from a roadside shop, I picked up this book, Many Masters, Many Life from Brian Weiss. And I couldn't stop myself. I was reading it continuously. I was understanding everything as if I was reminded of what I was, what I knew already. That's how it is. I will talk about past lives in some other time. There's so much to talk about, and we have limited time. That's why I'm cutting myself short here, and we will start with tarot readings. Anything else? Okay, the master said we are done. We will continue it forward some other time in some other ways, different special ways. That's it. They say I'm very nice and very helpful, and thank you, dear masters. That's it. Bas khatam. Now I will do a tarot reading. So I will start with metaphysical cannabis by Liminal 11. Phasing right again. No, it is by someone, Maggie. Metaphysical cannabis, Liminal 11. I want. Okay. So, what? Okay. So, this deck Okay. Now the thing is that they're telling me to accept cards. So now, okay. So the purpose of this deck to come in our life is to tell you how things work in when we are in trance, when we are in meditative state. This metaphysical cannabis deck from Liminal 11 tarot deck. It's an oracle deck, sort of oracle deck, but it has 78 cards. No, no. How to become a manifester by creating it. So how does it relate to our past lives? We create our we create our lives. When I'm living here, I'm creating something, and when I move somewhere else, I will create something which is related to today. So when you were in your past life, you were in the present. Okay, so you did something, and you created something, you manifested something, because of which you again incarnated in some way or the other, continuing with the same message. So that is the message behind past lives, that you continue your progress and growth according to your past. So past is an essential to grow, not to stay in the past. Do not stay in the past, because then you miss out the opportunity to live in future or in even present. So be at present, be hopeful for the future, and learn from the past and move on from the past. That's very key. That's the key to everything. Let go. Yes, yesterday's message was let go. And animal energy channel. The thing is that we are unique, and we incarnate in every single possible ways. We become anything according to our highest will. We even become ants if there are any. There are. Uh, we even become ants, and we are here to grow. We are here to take care of each other and fulfill our deeds, desires. This only. Wait. Now Shadowland deck. I'll be a little quick. Doing. I have time. Tarot deck is an excellent tool for self-discovery. They say. Okay. This is the Shadowland tarot. I don't remember the artist's name or the author's name. Ace of Cups and the Sun. Okay. Why do we incarnate is because we want to grow and we want to be happy. So here is the thing. I read cards differently. So if you are a tarot reader, do not judge me. Not think that, oh, this card meant this card meant that, that's it. I'm just telling you that. Okay. So we are here to grow. We are helped in every possible ways that we can grow easily and quickly. Plus we want to be happy. So if we were not happy in one of our past lives, we will try to be happy in the next life, in the same circumstances or even better circumstances. It depends on our free will, what we decide, how we decide our past lives are. Our lives are planned. So our lives are planned. We plan our lives already. We plan our lives, and then we incarnate on earth. It's not the other way around. We plan our lives accordingly to each its own. Everyone has different life strategy. Everyone has different life plan. Different life plan. Do not confuse it with anything else. Everyone has different life plan. Everyone is different. So what is good for you that might not be good for the other person, because that person has come to fulfill something else, to do something else. That's it. So be happy, and you are being supported. So now, Tarot of the Owls, Pamela Chan. This is a very special deck. Okay. So I have been guided to pick out three cards right now. So the thing is, we are here to nurture ourselves. If we do not love ourselves, if we do not understand the importance of self love, we incarnate again and again just to show solidarity to ourselves. That if I have not loved in many of my past lives, I will become one nurse who will help others, and in return, I will help myself. Or I can become a beautician who cares for others, who creates self love for others, who tells people that I am caring for you, so you care for each other, you care for yourself as well. It is a very different concept. It is not related to a logical thinking. It is very different. It is only when you start acknowledging that these things are different, and you try to understand the concept, you try to understand, and still there will be a lot to explore. Because past lives, understanding the reason why we incarnate, to each its own, it's very difficult, and it's a vast resource you have had. You do not know how many past lives you have lived to come to the stage where you are so refined. So it happens. So self love is important, and give and take is important. Give and take means I am giving you love, I am getting love. And do not be sad. Do not be sad, instead live in peace with others. So be happy with others. Yes, this is a main message that is coming through since last night and earlier also. Be happy with others. Do not isolate yourself. Do not isolate yourself. Nurture yourself. So this is how it is going to be. This is how it is happening. So your past lives are the summation of everything that you have done so far, and your future life as well. I will come to future lives later, not now. It's not the topic right now. So mm, this is how it is. Now I will read from Archangel Michael's deck from Doreen Virtue. Yes, Archangel Michael. Okay. Okay. So, today also, shield yourself from negativities of the past. Of the past. Shield yourself from the thoughts of the past. We create thinking patterns, we bring thinking patterns from past. Yes, earlier also we were so stressful about some situation of our daughter not being nice to us, not daughter not being nice to me, or my son is, or someone, or my politician is hypocrite. I will continue to do so in this life as well. Yes, it happens. We create patterns, and we have to break that pattern. So and realize whatever pattern do you have, break that pattern immediately without wasting any time, so that you do not carry it forward in your future life, or even in this life, even in the present. You must not have that pattern, because you are here to grow, you are not here to suffer. Our patterns make us suffer and be sad and be remorseful and have guilt. So shield yourself, break those patterns, and it is time to leave this unhealthy situation. So whatever unhealthy situations you have, forgive that person, let go, say thank you, be be at ease. Okay, thank you. Say thank you and tell that person that you love this person. I have done that in my life, so you can do it. If you have anyone in your life which who doesn't have a good relationship with you, forgive it and let go and move on. Don't keep lingering into that relationship if it is not working. And if it is working, play your part well. Do something to improve that relationship, to increase healthy, make this relationship healthy, happy, and thriving. So this is the last deck of mine, Whispers of Ocean by Angela Hartfield. Wow. You can imagine I love this deck a lot. I have a emotional connect with this deck. That's it. Now, so looking at the underbelly, what you are experiencing right now, what I am telling you right now, is just the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. The main reason why we incarnate is something else, which will be revealed later. But it is a tip of the iceberg. Even the knowledge of past life incarnation is just the tip of iceberg. There is so much to know, so many things to know, that you will be amazed. You will ghastly amazed how much there is to know. Oh, please, there is so much to know. Please tell me, what is that? So that inquisitiveness there is in you. So do not think from the surface, do not see from the surface, do not judge book by its cover. If someone is like that, that person must have no. If someone is like that, there should be a reason why behind that person's being like that. Do not judge that person. So never judge, because that person is living his or her own life. He or she shouldn't be judged. He or she should be helped understand, and helped in such a way that they become empowered. Start to understand. They start to understand themselves. So help should be like that. It should be empowering and not be forceful help. Oh, I want to help you, please take my help. I don't want to receive your help. No, I want to give you help. It doesn't happen that way. It should be subtle way of helping, not forcefully, but just praying. If someone is not receiving your help, just pray and leave it. And that when that person is open for your help, for your advice, then go to that person, isn't it? Now, clearing the excess. If you have clutter in your life, in this life, past life, you may not know. But if you have a clutter in your life about your wrong relationships, misunderstandings, lot of misunderstandings with others, lot of fights, anger, a lot of anger in you, clear the clutter of your past in this life and past life as well, as much as you can. Become the best possible version of yourself and see for yourself how amazing you have become and how amazing you are. Thank you. Okay, I'm very passionate about changing the world by thinking right and by saying the right things. Thank you very much. So, do not wait for the right time to happen to mend a particular relationship with your father, with your mother, with your sister, your friends, your best friend. You are not even talking to her or him. Talk to that best friend now and close the deal. Close the unhealthy part of your life. There should be no unhealthiness in your life. I'm telling you, do it right now. Not forcefully. Just understand. Just think for yourself. Take a moment and think, where is something wrong in my life? I have to rectify it. I have to rectify it slowly with time. It takes time. It is not a moment that it happens that you rectify everything. It takes time. because there are other people involved in it, there is other person involved in it, and he or she might be ready at another time. So it takes time to mend relationships. There are emotions involved, there are misunderstandings, the sentiments involved, and we care for each of your sentiments. So now, with this being said, I wrap up with today's live. I hope you understood what I was saying, and even if something was not clear, in time to come you will get more information for many things that are there. So there is a lot more. Thank you very much. Bye.